I love you. And I agree that I'm gonna do this until we both don't want to do this anymore. And isn't that romantic? Hello, frenemas, it's me, Dr. Jake. I'm your real-life gay doctor who's obsessed with Trixie and Katya. And today, I am going to be reacting to, again. It's been a while. Let's do it.
Not with it today.
Well, you look stuck.
Yeah, you look great.
I know. That's not part of this.
Yeah.
What is she even talking about? That's always part of this.
Marriage, that blessed arrangement.
Cranberry sauce legs!
I just thought you cut yourself shaving.
Oh no, pus and blood.
Oh my god, that's awful. If you have shit, pus, and blood coming out of your legs, something is terribly wrong. Don't see a doctor, see a priest.
Hi, I'm the jeweler at the mall called You Liked It, So You Put a Ring on It. Trixie Mattel.
And I'm sorry, but I have to go home and drink some water. Katya.
She's from Philly, but she's not really. She's from Boston.
The show where we get
Lots of prizes and cash to do weird stuff together.
And this is Dr. Jake's show, so please like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you can be notified when I post a new video. Do it.
I don't like weddings. When you have a baby, I'll send a gift.
Weddings are a complete scam. You pay $50,000 in some cases for something that lasts for one day. I guess like 3 or 4 days in some cultures. But still, why would you pay that much for just one day? You could spend that money to buy a house. I would never spend that much money on a wedding. Never say never, but never.
I'll send it in 10 years when I know that this toaster really has a stable home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. With the baby, it's like, oh, that's a very expensive thing.
Right.
I'll help you with that.
I don't know. If you chose to have a baby, in some ways, I kind of think that's your problem. Granted, I'm a little triggered by current events, but I think for the most part, people should just take care of their own children and not rely on others to take care of them. But like, you should also be able to terminate your pregnancy. Sorry, Republicans. I'm really sorry.
I'll probably have to hire somebody to marry to me, to be honest. I think that TV show doesn't work out.
Yeah, most people are trying to hire planners. You're trying to hire someone just to say yes.
I am not interested in fueling the economy of the wedding industrial complex.
I haven't asked my boyfriend yet because I don't know if he'll say yes. And I think if he said yes, I might cancel it because that would mean that his judgment really is as bad as I think it is.
Now, it's your wedding.
Okay.
And you do not play songs.
Well, we gotta do the chicken dance.
You hate the chicken dance?
No, we gotta do it.
Oh, so that's a must play.
I was gonna do it at my birthday party, but I chickened out.
Oh my god. That's worse than my jokes. That is worse than my jokes. My do not play is everything by Kesha unless it's sung by that group that does it as a cool jazz cover. My must play songs? Well, there's only one. It's What's New Pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone's gonna hate it.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, wait, what's my version of the chicken dance? Let me just back up here and do it. All right, I think it looks a little something like this. Well, that's enough of that.
Oh,
And you know what?
Great, the
I
first
would eliminate
dance.
people on the spot. Sorry, great Aunt Tilda, you missed the
Oh
step.
my
Go
God.
home delicious.
Yeah.
Oh my god, are they turning weddings into Drag Race? I'm so into that. You can just eliminate people from your wedding depending on how poorly they dance.
For my first dance with my dad, it would be the whole, yeah. And then we'd go to the pool and my dad.
I do not understand at all.
I think people should start to treat their weddings like people treat their second weddings.
A Thursday night bowling night.
Mary.
My wedding is gonna be a barbecue in the backyard. That's it.
Oh my God, what about that? You hire actors to play you in the wedding.
Oh,
This is such a good idea because I'm pretty sure that at my own wedding, I'm going to be a monster. I want a Jessica Fletcher Murder, She Wrote wedding with multiple deaths and I have to figure out who did it.
Is a whole dramatic production. Helen Hunt.
you
Bill
think Helen Hunt is
Paxton.
playing you?
I don't think. I know.
No, Jodie Foster is playing Katya. There is no one else. Jodie Foster in Contact plays Katya.
Basically, the cast.
Carrie
The cast
Underwood.
a twister. The cast a twister.
Is there a tornado?
Philip Seymour Hoffman, you have to find him. He's dead.
He plays the tornado.
When my child is in a school play, I hope they get cast as the tornado in The Wizard of Oz. That would be iconic.
Always at a murder mystery party, someone has on a flapper outfit. Because everyone has like 2 prompts at one of those parties.
When I was in England, I went to a murder mystery dinner party. This was like when I was 11, and they knew that I was the most outgoing person, so they made me the little kid photographer. And I had no idea what I was doing because I couldn't act then. I can't act now, but that's unrelated. They were like, you have 2 lines you have to say. That's it. And I literally couldn't do them. I also couldn't figure out who the murderer was, so maybe I shouldn't have a murder mystery wedding. I don't think I'm Jessica Fletcher.
We gotta kill my parents before I can get married.
Your mom and dad. Good night, Helen.
She was still thinking that Helen Hunt is actually Katya's mom. But it's Pat. I remember that Drag Race episode. She dressed her mom up as like the Russian farm lady.
Helen and
Jax.
Denise, yeah.
Helen and
Okay, whatever. We'll just go with that.
The diamond thing is really stupid.
Get a
nice
potato
little
gun. Get a potato gun and shoot it at my face and say, will you do it? Will you marry me?
I am completely in agreement that the engagement ring with the diamond thing is a complete scam. Who cares what kind of stone is in your engagement ring? You can literally use anything, and then you're engaged. That's it. Isn't it the relationship that's more important than the diamond? Okay, I can move past this.
A dance button, glue it.
Put it on a keychain.
We'd glue it to the knuckle.
Don't glue things to your knuckles, just medically. Bad idea. Don't glue things to yourself. I know we see them do it on Drag Race, but they're professionals.
Tattoo it on.
I actually think that's cute.
I would recommend that you don't get your ring tattooed on because remember, you need a special treatment to remove a tattooed ring. If you hate your partner and you get like a wooden ring, which could be really cheap, you can just take it off and be done with them. But if you get that ring tattooed on, you have to have it removed with lasers and it will leave a scar.
Wedding in Nordstrom.
There's a wedding.
I want the honeymoon at the Nordstrom Cafe.
And the reception at the Nordstrom Rack. Supermarket sweep style.
Get married at Gap Kids where they at least have bright colors.
And the divorce at the return department. Yeah. I'm returning
The
you.
loading dock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, can't be Nordstrom because that's way too expensive for me. If you're gonna return me, you're gonna be returning me to a Target. Get real. Would even Target take me back? I don't know, but it's a better bet than Nordstrom.
Listen, I think marriage is a sham. I don't kill gay people in my spare time.
I do it full time.
But
I understand that it means a lot to people and marriage between 2 people of whatever gender should be legal. But that's only because marriage comes with particular benefits, like seeing your loved one in the hospital when they're literally dying without their family members kicking you out because they don't like the fact that you're gay. I'm not triggered, you're triggered. But really, there's some legal positives to marriage. I mean, yes, you're combining your assets, but you're also allowing the other person to go on your health insurance. Now, granted, the United States sucks and we shouldn't have health insurance. Everyone should just have free health care. That's literally how healthcare should work.
I never got the big fuss over gay marriage.
I'm at Folsom chugging piss.
Oh. If you're at Folsom and people are having sex everywhere, there's a chance that that person has an infection in their urine, like gonorrhea or chlamydia, so not a good idea. But in general, if you're with a partner and you know that they've been STI tested, it's probably safe to drink their pee. But don't chug pee at Folsom. I would not recommend that.
Here's my husband. Can you hold my baby while I adjust my wedding ring? I got stuff going on. Do you like funny vows? Do you like a funny priest?
No.
Cosplay weddings. I am so into it. I want to see Cardcaptor Sakura marry Eren from Attack on Titan, but like the adult version of Cardcaptor Sakura because you know why.
I love you so much, and I'm so lucky to find a wife who lets me in bed completely choke her out. Have a good night.
Yeah.
The best wedding vows I've ever heard came from Reno 911, which by the way is a terrible show, but I love it. I can't get enough of it. I don't know why. Don't ask. But in any case, Wendy McClendon-Lovey's character just says, I love you. And I agree that I'm gonna do this until we both don't want to do this anymore. And isn't that romantic?
Maybe you miscalculated the character of your spouse and you just need a little...
If you push your spouse off of a cliff, they will die. That's not medical advice, but it kind of is.
Honeymoon night?
I think I'm probably in the church.
So it's a long dress.
Everyone that I've talked to after the wedding has just fallen asleep. They are way too tired after planning a wedding. This is why weddings are stupid.
See, I see you in like a red Lydia Dietz wedding dress. Lace.
That's true.
Giant fluffy red lace.
Giant fluffy red lace. Rosacea.
Oh God, they said something medical and now I have to explain it. Rosacea is a disease that's common in middle-aged white women. It's basically a disease that causes red rashes on your face. A lot of people think it's acne, it's not. It's something completely different. It basically causes flushing of the face and some pus-filled bumps. That's why people think it's acne. It's not really that harmful, people just don't like it because it makes their face red and gives them those bumps. There are some creams that will reduce the constriction of blood vessels in rosacea and therefore decrease the flushing, but really, you don't need them. It's okay. If you have a bunch of pimples from your rosacea, you might need an antibiotic to help clear them up because pimples themselves are caused by bacteria. There's also laser therapy for rosacea, but this is kind of going beyond my expertise, and rosacea's boring to me. I'm sorry, not all diseases are fun.
I want a reverse prenup where if we get a divorce, he gets nothing, but I get everything.
You get to garnish his wages for the rest of your life.
I think that's just called alimony.
I don't know if you're coming or going.
Actually, it's pronounced cumin.